Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Piqua Lady Indians Volleyball here on the Indian Nation Station YouTube page live tonight. I'm AJ Ganger with Leanna Michael one more time, as tonight is senior night for the Lady Indians team as they host the dreaded Trojans of Troy. Leanna, let's talk a little bit about our senior ladies tonight. We've got 4 of them. You coached them for 3 of their 4 years here at Piqua. I know it's a little bittersweet for you tonight. Tell us a little bit about our 4 seniors.
Absolutely. So, who do we want to start with? We've got Kathy Young, who is one of our defensive specialists here for the Lady Indians. She is a 3-sport athlete. So she is volleyball, basketball, softball, and just really has been one of those players that is overall just kind of consistent and motivated and pushes her teammates to be better, just kind of that overall well-rounded leader. Then you've got Audrey Poling, who stepped out on the floor last year as a junior to help run the offense. And I tell you what, I can be proud of kids for 100,000 different reasons, and she is one of those kids that you were kind of scared when she came in as a junior, like, what are you going to get? What are you coming into? And she's a kid that has faced some adversity, and she just really came in and decided, I want to be better in a lot of different ways, and she has just become a really, really strong leader, both on and off the court with the upperclassmen. So I can't speak enough about her and how far she's come in that aspect. You've got Danielle Whitney, who has been a vocal leader probably since she was able to speak. She's positive all the time. She's motivating all the time. And on the court, you really miss her when she's not there because of that. She is also one of those players that's just kind of a utility. She plays everywhere. She's left-handed, so historically speaking, you want her kind of on the right side, but she really brings a lot when you toss her in the middle or even on the outside. And then obviously your big name senior is Tyler Yeomans, who's your 4-year letter winner and really striving to break some records this evening and be recruited out of here to pursue higher level play.
The Piqua Indians tonight coming in with a 10-11 overall record. They're 8-9 in the Miami Valley League. Troy with a 19-2 overall record. They are 16-1. The Lady Indians are on a 2-game skid after they were winners of 4 straight. Right now, the Trojans are tied for first place in the MVL Miami Division. They entered tonight's game on a 6-game winning streak. Their last loss came back on September 21st against Centerville in 5 sets. They scored in the 30s against Centerville in 2 or 3 sets. The first meeting between Troy and Piqua was back on September the 12th. Troy won in 3 straight sets. We're not going to go over the scores. It's been 11 years, I believe, last time we were on, that Piqua has beaten Troy in a volleyball match. Tyler Yeomans tonight has 27 kills. She's 27 kills away from breaking the record, 26 from reaching the record. She's 2 away from 900, which is an amazing feat, in a career here at Piqua. Reagan Toops has moved up to 3rd best in a single season in digs. She's behind Kelsey Nagato, who held all 3 spots, and now she just holds the top 2. We want to thank our sponsors again here tonight: Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body, Little Caesars Pizza, and Heartland Federal Credit Union. Leanna, those records are very hard to beat. Yeah,
it takes skill, dedication, a little bit of motivation. Just talking about Reagan Toops, I know we talked before about what kind of motivates her and how her brain kind of works. She's just a really smart kid, and numbers really motivate her. And hearing, you have this opportunity, it's up to you to take it. We'll give you the tools, you just have to have the motivation and really the drive to do it. And she's really taken that on. In the next 2 years, I think we'll be talking about her breaking a career record as well, which is currently 1,200 right on the nose. The single season digs record held by Kelsey Nagato is 505, so obtainable but difficult. And then you've got Tyler Yeomans, who is out to break a record that is, in Piqua High School history, not that old. 2012, I think it was Brooke Reinke's senior season, and so, Tyler's really pushing. The last several years, I think we've expected to see her hit these really high numbers, but it's just been like a consistent, mid 300s over the last several years. So we're looking to see hopefully a big night from her this evening. Last time they played Troy, I think she only had 3 kills. But again, we're not talking about that.
Right.
So we're hoping for a little bit better outcome this evening for our Lady Indians. And Tyla needing only 27 kills. They've got tonight, and then they've got their first round of sectional play next week, and hoping she can really put a dent in it next Tuesday.
And Coach Drake said earlier today when we were in Chippere's office that if Tyla averages or gets 9 kills a game, she will break the record if they beat Butler in their second round game. But she's averaging well over 9. I think she's around 13, 14 kills a game. So right now we're looking at that. So I believe it's very obtainable, and maybe tonight being senior night will be a big motivator as well. I mean, it's going to be a tough game.
Absolutely. We're looking to see big things from her, and, not just her, the whole team, obviously, but I think they would be just as excited as she is if she breaks it in the next couple weeks.
At this time, we're going to turn over to our public address announcer, Dwayne Bachman, with the starting lineups as well as the national anthem.
The officials assigned to this match have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Miami Valley League. Officials for this match are Tom Bowman and Dave Parker. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic contest. Please welcome to Piqua. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring something with three of like in order to honor America and respect for all those who serve our country to defend those, you're invited to join Audrey Jacqueline, who is going to favor us with our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Can you see by the dawn's
Number 7, Anna Oakley. Number 8, Kate Morgan. Number 9, Morgan Kaiser. Number 10, Brianna Slusher. Number 11, Hallie Westfire. Number 12, Morgan Faber. Number 13, Lauren Smith. And number 14, Emily Huber. Head coach of the Lady Trojans is Michelle Owen. Now let's meet the players and the head coach for Piqua. Number 1, Carol Reed. Number 2, Alyssa Murphy. Number 3, Cynthia Huff. Number 4, Jordan Matthews. Number 5, Audrey Cole. Number 6, Tyler Yoder. Number 7, Aubrey Schrum. Number 8, Abby Eller. Number 9, Skylar Anderson. Number 10, Danielle Whitney. Number 11, Raven Cook. Number 12, Kathy Young. Number 14, Madison Poland. And number 15, Kobe Shepard. Head coach of the Lady Indians is Jordan Drake.
Our starting lineup's out of the way. A very wonderful rendition of our national anthem sang by Audrey Jackman tonight. Beautiful voice. Her and her dad actually sang at the Fawn Kaiser concert and Decker did too. Decker running our TriCaster tonight. He was lighting it up in that concert. Weren't you, Decker?
It's kind of dark.
His guitar turned into fire when he was done with it. It's a big game. You know, Troy's obviously going to be it's going to be a tough game here tonight, Leanna. You know, we were just talking earlier as, you know, is this Troy team beatable? Obviously they are. They have 2 losses, Centerville and Tip. It's going to be a tough game for the Lady Indians tonight. What are you looking for most from this Indians team tonight to be able to beat these Trojans?
That's a very loaded question.
It is a very loaded question.
Because, you know, you're facing a team that you historically step in the gym and lose to the last several years. Actually, really, in their high school career. It's been like, really, what do we do to beat them? Coach, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And, you know, it's not so much the physical part. It's the mental part. You know, how do you step on the court and tell these kids, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and they have to believe you? What do you do? Because I still haven't figured it out. Troy will take first side out here, and back to the line will be setter Morgan Baber. And she will go long. Pick will take the side out, and Reagan Toops. No? Did he overrule the call? He overruled the call. She'll take the ace. Pulling will send it over. And that's a big key tonight as well. We've talked before about keeping the ball away from the libero. The girl in the opposite color shirt being the best passer historically on any given team. And it's almost like it's a beacon of light. Every time somebody touches a ball, it goes right to it. Reagan Toops back on the line. Communication error there on Piqua side. Reagan Toops will receive the ball for Piqua. Out to Yeomans.
There's
one.
The
kill. There's one for tonight. 1 kill away from 900.
And 26 to go to break the record.
Senior Danielle Whitney will take the line and serve for Lady Indians. go right to the libero again. Tubes with a good dig.
There it is.
Good swing there for Tyler. She will take another kill. We call that a forced error, even though the ball did go in. They called the Troy, I can't tell who it was, maybe Carly
6.
Pfeiffer. Yeah, Carly Pfeiffer in the net, but we call that a forced error, and Tyler will get the kill on that.
Now Tyler has reached 900 kills. And the ace for the Indians.
Indians on a little bit of a run here.
I filmed them twice. No, the soccer. Well. At least it's a bigger score.
So we'll go out. Troy will take that one.
Service error there, 6-4. Trojans in the lead here in set number 1.
End of the game for Lady Indians, Kara Reed. Yeomans with the pass there.
Another one.
Good swing.
And in the net, I believe. Yep.
They're going to call Sydney Hawk in the net there.
Are you joking? I'm going to.
Listen, I would like to tell you who this is serving, but they don't have her roster. They must have changed her number this evening.
Looks like she's a libero, but there's not a 22 on their
Tyler
roster.
Yeomans will take the line to serve. And she'll get the dig. Tubes will take a swing.
Nice
Back.
swing by Tubes.
It's a great swing. Tubes.
Oh,
A little bit of disconnect over there. That was a good save. Tubes really taking a beating over there, getting some digs added to her
Nice.
record.
That was a great set by Yeomans to Shrub. You don't see Yeomans setting the ball a lot, but she had a perfect set for Shrub.
That's one of the things you'll notice about Yeomans. You can pretty much put her anywhere you want on the court, and she's going to make a play.
Looking to make one here at the line.
Go Piqua.
She'll get the ace.
You hear Lauren Thompson up there with Ellie Jones on our camera. So you go Piqua. She is got to be voted most school spirit for Piqua, Lauren Mitchell.
Good swing there by Schmitz. Pass by Tubes. Good swing. Brianna Slusher with the kill. In the game for the Trojans, Brenna Hutchinson.
9-7 Indians playing it pretty close here in set 1. We all know what happens in set 2 sometimes, though, but they look very highly motivated here tonight on a senior night.
Love when that happens. A little bit of extra motivation for some of these girls this evening. Yeoman's there with the dig off of
They're going to get her
Lauren
for a
Schmidt's
double touch.
tip. Trojans will go up 10-7. Tubes with a nice pass there to Yeomans. Out to Hawk. She'll get the kill. First error there. Calling Lauren Schmitz in the net there. Sydney Hawk take the line to serve for the Lady Indians. Schmitz will take the swing. It'll go out.
Great communication on the part by the Indians here in the early going.
Yeah,
Now just down 10-9.
I definitely think that's something that we haven't seen a whole lot of in some of these high-pressure matches, AJ, when we've been kind of here. That communication's been like a huge issue, and tonight it looks really good.
Especially when they got down big early a couple times. They kind of just
Rallied back.
Yeah.
Yeomans with a good dig there. Aubrey Shrub.
Atkins.
Good attempt there by Yeomans, but ultimately the bleachers will take the second contact. Tubes back in the game. Back to the line for the Trojans. I'm sorry, I missed it. I think it was the Morgan Baber.
Wait, my hand.
Number 13, Lauren Schmitz.
Was it Lauren? Schmitz has been one of those players that's been fun to watch and develop over the last couple of years. Here in Brianna Slusher.
Adkins just lost track of that ball right there, and Troy got the point on that one. Out of position.
Total freshman move.
It is. It happens. Good save by
Good save.
Yeomans.
Good swing, good pickup there by Toops. Out to Atkins.
Indians spreading the ball around tonight, too.
Absolutely. I will say, as long as Lady Indians don't, kind of play that head game and they kind of stay ahead of it, as a coach, you want to tell them it's okay to lose, but lose with pride. And I think, what they're doing right now is playing with a lot of pride. They're really fighting hard to come out of this hole.
Atkins missed that one, and it goes into the net, and it's now 14-9.
Good pass there by Yeomans to Shrub. Take a back row attack there. Good swing.
Oh, another kill? Is that a kill?
3 people touched it. I wouldn't count it. Into the game, senior Kathy Young and Danielle Whitney. And Young will take the line. One of the things you'll see out of Kathy is typically a rocket of a serve. That's just one of her biggest assets is that serve.
That one was in. Trojans now up 15-10 here in set number 1 as you're watching Piqua Lady Indians volleyball here live on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page here tonight.
Kaiser back to the line. She had the kill right before.
Whitney didn't know what she wanted to do on that one, whether she wanted to dig it, set it. She did not know, and that hesitation cost her on that one.
She just knew get the ball in the air, and it wasn't enough on that one. Good pass there by Shrub. Yums will run it down.
She got it over.
She did. That was a good play. She's got the wheels on right now.
She is playing out of her mind right now.
She
just
is.
all over the court.
Does not want that ball to hit the floor. Hopefully, that's Troy's point. Ball hit right inside that line after Piqua did touch it on the block. Back to the line, Brianna Slusher. Whitney with a good spin there. Chase it down.
Tube's face ate the floor.
A little bit
like
there.
It hurt.
Looks like Piqua will take a timeout. Regroup.
Yep, Indians a much needed timeout here. We're going to take a timeout with them here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics.
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Line.
We are back here on the Indian Nation Station. Troy serving this one. And that one is going to be out for an Indians point to make it 18-11 here in set number 1.
It's a good timeout there by Coach Drake, getting the coach point, icing the server. Into the game, senior Audrey Poling will take the line.
Short serve.
She'll get the ace.
Lauren, you gonna trade me at one point?
Good dig there by Toops.
Well, yeah.
Swing by Yeomans, it'll be blocked. Good pick up there. Couldn't be saved.
19-12, Trojans in the lead.
You know, you like to see a coach with some longevity, you know, at a school that you play against all the time. But when you're Yeomans, it's difficult because Coach Michelle knows Tyla. She knows how to put a team up against her. So Tyla's unfortunately going to be hitting into a brick wall about every time she swings. There's 3 for the night.
Kill for Yeomans there. 3 tonight, 6 more to be on the hunt in the next couple games for her single career record, and another ace. That one was by Toops.
Good serve again by Toops. A good dig there by Young. Yeomans will swing. And
Got
get
it.
another kill. 4 for the night.
Good job, ladies.
Gotta love Lauren Mitchell.
Good serve by Toops.
That was just a nice hit there for the Trojans.
Great swing. Served by Kate Orban.
3 balls sent over there by the Indians. Down by 5. Oof, good
Good
save.
pickup there by Whitney. Good pickup by Toops.
That was a good volley going back and forth there. Trojans end up winning that one.
Hawk will take a swing. Good pick up there. Or the Indians will take that one.
She was just short enough so that ball didn't touch her. It just went right over her head.
Into the game, freshman Jordan Adkins for Kathy Young. And Danielle Whitney will take the line. Go a little long. Into the game for Piqua, Kara Reed. Troy's Libero will take the line. Reed will receive that. Yeomans with the swing. Ooh, nice swing. Good up there again by Yeomans. Audrey Pulling got a little bit excited about swinging with that ball.
She did. It just went straight down. 23-16, Trojans in the lead now.
Reed will receive that again. Toops with the swing, a little long.
Too far, now the Trojans are on set point.
Really?
Kick pass there by Yeomans.
And the Trojans, with that 25th point, take set 1 here at Garbary Gymnasium tonight. And Troy is up 1-0 as we get ready for our second set here on the Indian Nation Station. Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. We'll be right back here on the Indian Nation Station.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
If you're interested in having your business as a sponsor for the Indian Nation Station during the 2019-2020 school year, please contact our station manager, AJ Ganger, at gangera@piqua.org. Let's score a touchdown with the Indian Nation Station. Let's go, Piqua!
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin Autobahn.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Ellie, I have to pee. Oh, that cat.
Welcome back here to Garby Gymnasium, ready for set number 2 here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Again, we are live on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page here tonight. Troy took set number 1, 25 to 19. 16. 25 to 16. Indians played tough. It was a lot better than their first game they had against Troy. And like we said earlier, they are coming out ready to go, pumped up tonight on a senior night. Tyler Yeoman's 4 kills already. Looking to hit the magic number 9. She's averaging 13 for the year. Again, I'm AJ Ganger with Leanna Michael, or as she likes to refer to herself as Chief something.
That was a joke earlier today. We were talking about my days as the Piqua football mascot.
Yes.
I'm a jack of all trades. I wear a lot of hats around here, or headdresses, if you will.
That one was
Piqua's
out.
gonna get that one.
So the Indians will get on the board first in set 2.
Tubes will take the line for the Lady Indians. Let's get started there. Good pass.
That one was
That was
in.
in. Senior Audrey Pullen got a little excited to not pass that ball. Kate Urban will take the line for the Trojans.
An ace.
One of the great things about having a big gym is that you have a lot of room to play. One of the terrible things about having a big gym is it's a lot of rundown space for the shank attacks.
Another ace. His Tubes couldn't get that one airborne off the serve.
Whitney will pass that one. Will get to play it. Good swing
That
there by
one's in.
Yeomans.
And her 5th kill tonight.
Danielle Whitney will take the line, and end of the game for the Lady Indians will be Jordan Adkins. Love the look on Danny's face right now.
Just a look of annoyance.
What's going on? Oh, good pass there by Toops. Pulling to push it over. And Lady Indians will get the side out on that.
Tied up now, 3-3.
Good serve there by Whitney. Blocked by Yeomans.
She said, get that out of here.
She looked like a stovetop stuffing right there.
Stovetop stuff. I like that one.
927 is the record.
Good serve there by Whitney. She'll take the ace. Nobody even chased that ball down after she shanked it. Indians will take the lead 5-3.
Whitney's on a little bit of a roll here back on the line for the Indians.
Good serve again by Whitney. It'll go just a little long.
Yeah, just a little bit.
She was serving that ball to the junior high, I think. End of the game for Whitney, number 1, Carol Reed. And Troy's.
That one almost went to the junior high.
If only that wall wasn't there, it might have made it. Yeomans with the reception there. She'll take the swing. And she'll get the kill. That's 7 for her this evening. End of the game, Aubrey Shrub for Audrey Poli.
She's no shrub. She's an actual branch.
Yep, she's a tree with very long limbs. Yeomans will take the line. Good serve there. Good pass there by Toops. Adkins will take the swing.
Good swing there by Adkins.
And be returned.
Piqua with the point.
Hold on to this little lead they got going on.
I like this intensity. You know, the second set Blues, knock on wood right now, have not shown up tonight.
Okay, Kyla.
Good serve there by Yeomans.
Oh, that one right in the campfire.
Yes, it did. Everybody just kind of sitting there warming their hands up. Into the game, and back on the line for the Trojans, Brenna Hutchinson. Shrub will receive and get the swing. They're going to call a double contact there on Yeomans.
Those have to be really hard to see from up top.
Easier to see when you're standing on the stand. It's a hard ball to call unless it's super obvious. Ooh, Adkins will take one to the mouth.
In the face.
Ooh. We're going to put that one on a highlight reel later and just play that because that was a good, I mean, if you're Troy, that was a great hit.
She's laughing it off, though. She's all right. Man. Yeomans with the set to Shrub. And
she's in the, hit the antenna on the way over.
She hit it out over the sticks. On the outside of the sticks, so it's now 8-7 Troy as they're making their little bit of a comeback now.
Good pass there by Toops. Shrub will take the swing again.
Ooh, that was close.
A little wide there.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So.
That's very true. Folks, this is how volleyball works. Just like that, you go from a 2-point lead to a 2-point hold. Safe play there by Yeomans.
Line for at least 5 serves now.
Yeah, good pick up there by Toops.
Oh, Adkins, I didn't think that one was going over, but she got it over there with the fingertips.
Sometimes that nice little patty cake will get it done. Into the game, Kyla Anderson. Sydney Hawk will take the line for the Indians. Nice little tip there. Hawk will pick it up.
Troy's just, it seems like they're in position every time.
Discipline.
No matter what.
They play with a lot of discipline.
It's only 10-8 though. Troy in the lead here. Set number 2. It's a great matchup. 2 rivalries. Everyone shows up for rivalry games.
Very true. It's always, you know, no matter what the outcome is, it's always fun to watch. It's always fun to be a part of a Piqua-Troy match. No matter if it's football, basketball, baseball, or volleyball.
Now, did you enjoy playing Troy more or Sydney more as a rival?
You know, in high school, I way more enjoyed Troy as a rival because it was always such a close matchup and everything. Sydney in volleyball was a win, and now their program has just really taken off. They've had some really good coaches over the last couple of years who really kind of pulled them out of the kind of a funk they were in. You know, and now the Troy-Piqua matchup has been a little skewed toward the Troy side, and so now as a coach, it's more fun to coach against Sydney because it's a really tight matchup.
We got a timeout on the court here for the Indians. It's 13-8. Troy will stay right here. You're watching live Indians volleyball here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Leanna, it's been a pretty good volleyball season, I would say, for first-year coach Jordan Drake. He had 4 seniors, and a lot of players will be coming back next season for her. What do you think the future of Piqua volleyball is going to look like?
Sorry. Oh, I was really.
I like giving you the hard questions.
You do. So, to me, I'm going to backtrack to answer your future question there. You know, we had a very young team last year, so the future is bright because when you spend a year with 4 freshmen in your starting lineup, you are bound to have some big success as those girls age and continue to get more and more experience. And your younger kids, you know, that are in the program right now are getting that experience just by watching the growth that those what will be those older girls had. And, you know, getting to play with somebody like Yeomans, who will be a 4-year starter and has good block there. Go wide.
Block.
You know, getting to play with somebody like Yeomans, who's just kind of that utility player and has a lot to offer as far as, you know, being a leader and teaching kind of the stuff that she's learned over the years is positive for them. Ooh, he reversed the call.
No, it is 13-9. Piqua should have the serve right now.
There's a little bit of discussion.
We're going to wait.
Looks like our line judge, Mark Eller, called it out. The first official is calling it in. And now the second official is coming over and kind of asking what's going on. So he is going to give it to Troy, and he's called it out. So
it should be 14-8 Troy.
And from where we're sitting, AJ, that was definitely out of bounds. It was definitely Troy's ball, and I can imagine that Coach Owens over here would have gone a little bit crazy if that had not gone away.
Oh, yeah.
I would not expect anything less. Good swing there by Shrub. Good pass there by Toops.
Everyone's falling all over the place on Piqua's side right now.
It's a good play there. Oh!
That could have been a double whammy. But Toops literally pulled a matrix right there.
I've never seen so many people get hit in the face in one game, really. Good serve. Toops will take the swing. Not sure what that swing was, but it worked for her.
Piqua went from having a 3-point lead, I believe, and now they're down by 8.
Yeah, they're in a real struggle bus situation right now. Hopefully they can use that missed serve as a little bit of momentum to kind of get back in this. Into the game will be seniors Kathy Young and Danielle Whitney. Young will take the line. Hopefully our athletic trainer, Katie Smith, has some ice ready for all these facials they're getting tonight.
Bad. I still can't believe Toops pulled a matrix right there.
Good block there by Shrub. Oh, he's calling it in the night, saying she didn't touch it. day. I'm going to find Lauren Mitchell.
You need to, because she will make your day a lot brighter.
That's interesting play there by the Trojans.
They just pop that thing over right into Campfire every time.
Yep. So for those of you who have not heard AJ and I call before, the Campfire is the very center of the court where everybody stands and looks around like, oh, that's not my ball, but they look like they're standing there keeping their hands warm. Piqua will take that misserve and hopefully take advantage of it. Audrey Pulling will go back to the line for Lady Indians.
I can just see that.
Serve there.
I love it when the balls just barely skip over the net.
Schmidt's taking a lot of swings out of the back row. Yeah, those are the hardest to pass, as you can imagine.
Shrub.
That was
No,
Kyla Anderson.
that was Anderson. My bad. It looked like Shrub for a second.
They all have long blonde hair. It's hard to tell who they are when you
It
can't see
really
their number.
is, especially from this angle.
Schmidt's with the pass there. Kind of a weird knuckle ball going on. Piqua will get called for the double. Piqua won't answer that one.
19-12. Trojans in the lead here in set number 2. They lead this match 1-0.
You know, having coached against this pretty much this exact Troy team, you know, senior setter Morgan Baber over here, just picture of consistency, not just setting, but defensively and behind the line as a server.
That kill attempt was just a little long for the Trojans, so Indians will get the point there.
Toops will take the line.
19-13.
It's a good serve there by Toops. She'll get the dig.
Yeomans.
She'll get the kill on the forced error.
That's 8, right?
8 tonight. Should have kept track of Toops' digs. See how close she's getting to that number 1
She
spot.
would have like 800 digs by now. She's been digging the ball over the place.
Including one with maybe the tip of her nose. Good serve there by Toops. That swing will go a little long. Hope the Lady Indians out a little bit more.
Jared Askins broke conversation right there with Katie Smith to grab that ball. That's the real MVP play.
He's really good at holding that wall up.
It's our Heartland Federal Credit Union play of the game. And Yeomans with the block.
Toops again behind the line.
Indians clawing back now.
Toops. Yeomans with the swing. Will be answered. Toops.
Oh.
A lot of backspin on that ball. I think it landed in the exact same spot she passed it out. Orban behind the line for the Trojans.
That one
That was it.
Barely snuck in, but it was it.
Coach Drake right now is muttering to herself and to Danielle, follow it to the line.
That was in. Oh, really? Man. You saw what I saw, didn't you?
It looked like it hit the glare on the floor there, so I wasn't sure exactly what happened. I would have loved for it to have been in, but
23-16 now. Troy trying to put away the Indians here in this second set.
be a good pass there by Young. Yeomans will get the swing and the kill.
Number
8.
9. 8?
9, sorry.
9.
Nope.
You're the one keeping track. Come on, Leanna.
I know. What am I doing? 8.
And Whitney back for the Indians at the service line.
Good serve. And
And
a
the
touch
tip. Yep.
at the net there on the block.
Trojans have set point. 24-17.
The way you sit is
That's a horrible way to end a set, man. 25-17, the Trojans take set number 2 to go up 2-0 as we head into our third set. If the Trojans win this one, they will take the game here tonight. You are watching Piqua Indians, Lady Indians High School Volleyball here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages from our local sponsors.
If you're interested in having your business as a sponsor for the Indian Nation Station during the 2019-2020 school year, please contact our station manager, AJ Ganger, at gangera@piqua.org. Let's score a touchdown with the Indian Nation Station. Let's go, Piqua!
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back here to the Indian Nation Station and Garbary Gymnasium as we are set for set number 3 here as Troy leading this one 2-0 over our Piqua Indians. Leanna is just a ball of fun. You just make everybody laugh during the commercials. Again, I want to say this before we get to the end of tonight. If anyone wants Leanna Michael to have a television show on the Indian Nation Station, comment on the video below, as well as give us some ideas for that show, because her and Courtney Downs with me in front of a green screen,
The
wacky
possibilities
stuff.
are endless.
I know.
Yeah.
Because you guys are just a hoot. Look, Brian Gillespie there, too. If we put him on the show.
Ooh,
First of all,
pass there. Gets served there by Poling. What is going on with the cameras?
I think Ellie is trying to experiment, and she needs to stop.
Aren't you grading her on this? Doesn't she get a grade for how well she runs the camera?
You know, we thought about doing a rubric. We threatened them with a rubric.
I think you should bring that back.
They stopped talking on camera, like, you know what I mean? Like saying stuff on camera that we could hear, that we didn't want to hear. So they stopped talking about that, so we took the rubric away. They get credit for being here and running the camera.
Troy off to a quick 2-0 start. And serve will go long, and Toops will go back to the line for Lady Indians. Back in the game, Sydney Hawk.
Troy took set 1 25-16 and set 2 25-17. Much improved from the last time Piqua played.
Yeomans with a swing
Troy,
here. Stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving. With a side of
I was
mashed
going to say
potatoes.
stuff like my pillowcase full of candy on Halloween.
That's a good one too.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody had money to buy candy baskets that you were going to use
No.
one time.
And you have so much more space in a pillowcase.
Grab a whole pillowcase.
People will take that one. It's like a Whitney kill. End of the game, Jordan Adkins and Danielle Whitney will take the line.
Speaking of Halloween, Leanna, what are you dressing up as this year? You were the golden you were trophies.
Yeah,
You and Treon were
trophies.
trophies last year. Or
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. What was I for Halloween last year? Oh, peanut butter and jelly. Tony Riley and I were peanut butter and jelly. That serve will go long out to the Commons, I think.
Yeah, that one's in the popcorn in the concession stand.
Yeah.
4-2 Trojans.
Wipe the butter off of that bowl before she serves it.
Concession stand popcorn, literally the best.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a bad day.
I don't know the second to movie for the popcorn.
Five 2 Troy. Set number 3.
Good pass there by Reed. Yeomans will take the swing.
Oh, double contact.
I'm going to have to give Mr. Askin some heckling tomorrow for wearing gray to the Troy match.
Oh, that was a short serve.
well, she got it over.
Barely got it over.
Yeomans will take the swing.
Got it.
She'll get the kill.
That's number 10.
That's
9.
number 9. Yep. First one for the third set. She's averaging 4 a set tonight. End of the game will be Aubrey Shrub. Yeomans will take the line.
Seeing Askins talk down there with Katie Smith makes me want to do a bad lip read.
Maybe that can be my new show. Bad lip reads.
You know
At
how
all
much
Piqua
time that
events.
takes?
A lot.
That one was in.
It's a good kill.
Even though the Indians are down 2-0, it doesn't seem like their energy level or intensity has changed at all. They're still
No.
communicating. They're still fighting. They want to stay fighting in this game.
Absolutely. That's kind of refreshing to see compared to some of the things we've seen from them this season. Shrub will go through
Under
the net.
She's
Trying to be like a salmon swimming into it. Toops to Yeoman. Shrub will take the swing. Good swing there. Toops, run down by Reed.
Nice save.
Yeomans will take it over. Good play there.
And that one just on the line.
She just kissed the line on that one.
9-3.
Always good to
Trojans
see
in
a
the lead.
slusher swing. Good pass there by Toops. Shrub will take the swing. Another stuffing.
Drake wants a timeout, and she will get one. 10-3 Trojans here in set number 3. What is Drake saying right now?
Oh, there's so many things that I would be saying right now. I don't know if she's counting, but this would be a bad lip read. She's talking about, keeping up the intensity, staying in the game, covering what we tried to fix between sets 2 and 3. Keeping up the communication, trying to get them really motivated to play kind of like they did that first half of set 2. That's been kind of like their shining star moment for the evening. And, not to display what they did in set 1 or really how they've started out here in 3, because they're playing a lot better than what we've seen historically against Troy. But just trying to find that little bit of motivation to kind of push them to get out of this 7-point hole.
10-3 after the timeout. Troy will have the serve.
So yeah, a little water on the floor there. Hutchinson back on the line. Reed with the pass. Yeomans will get the swing.
Too short.
Blocked by the net.
She has to hate playing back row. That's where she's at.
Yeah, she's not a huge fan of defense, but she'll do it because she likes playing 6 rotations.
That one into the net again.
In the net again. But as you can see, she does get some swings back there, so I think that helps make up for it.
12-3 Trojan lead. They're trying to put this one away.
I got a little sidetrack down there.
Oh, Shrub took that one to the shoulder.
Better than the face.
Shrub took it to the shoulder in the recoil from the ball, knocked Yeomans down.
Probably not.
Maybe we should start sending our volleyball team to
I'm not paying.
yoga so they can learn how
No,
to do
no,
this
no, no. They
matrix.
need the dodgeball training like the movie,
yeah,
The
yeah,
Dodgeball.
yeah. Just throw wrenches at them.
Yes.
Outside the stadium.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
100% accurate. Maybe not when a ball's coming at you that quick.
No. Tubes, though, I'm telling you, she is one of the toughest players on this court. She stays in there the whole time a ball like that is coming. And she's, more times than not, will dig it.
And she will run down a ball. I tell you, one time in practice last year, she did a scorpion running down a ball in a silly drill we were doing. And I made our security person who watches cameras go back and look at it because I wanted to laugh at it all over again. I made sure she was okay before I laughed hysterically, but it was pretty good.
Wind up on the kill.
Slide there. It's unreal. A lot of play going on at the net here. Little one arm saved by unnamed libero.
Got it.
Tipped there by Shrub.
Indians back on the board.
See if Hawk can do some damage here behind the line. Schmitz there with a good kill.
I really didn't even know.
We go on a little bit of a run here. Troy is going to run away with this one.
Absolutely. Need a good side out here with a little bit of momentum behind it.
Are you having fun? You want me to take over?
And set the ball over the net.
No, say no.
Now we're starting to look
I
defeated.
know. She might need to do. He's a little slow.
Hopefully they can find a little spark here. Get Yeomans a couple more kills.
Short.
I am not kidding. It was like
Back into the game, seniors Kathy Young and Danielle Whitney. And Young will take the line. Hopefully get them a little bit of a run here.
They're down 16-5. We need a big run to get back into this one.
Good serve there by Young. Good dig there by Tubes, but they're going to say Kyla Anderson was in the net.
Come on, I'm getting heat flashes.
Slush will take the line. Good run down there by Shrub.
Too hard on the hit. 18-5. Troy will take a timeout. You're watching Piqua Lady Indians volleyball here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. 18-5, Leanna, we kind of have fallen apart here in set number 3. Maybe all of our adrenaline has worn off from the first 2 sets.
Yeah, I hope they're able to kind of come together and get this little bit of momentum back and kind of come out of this hole a little bit here. Finding some motivation. Right now, the girls, I can imagine how they're feeling as a player and as, how Coach Drake is feeling as a coach. 18-5, it's not unheard of to come out of this hole and, if not win it, but, make it a little bit more of a showing here.
Right.
And, I can imagine how they're feeling like, this is quite a hole. Did I bring my backhoe or did I bring my shovel to get out of it? See what they dig in and find here.
I will say, though, that the way the girls have played here tonight have really impressed me in the first 2 sets of this game. I mean, obviously this one not as impressive as the first 2, but when you're able to hang with Troy, I mean, Troy looks worn down. They look tired right now.
They do. You know, they've had, you know, probably a few sets this week already, and you know, practice on top of that. And you know, I think they were coming in and expecting Piqua to kind of roll over and just let them beat up on them, and that's not what we're seeing tonight. So I think they were a little bit shocked.
19-5 now.
That missed serve will hopefully give these Lady Indians a little bit of pep in their step. And Audrey Pulling will take the line as she comes into the game for Lady Indians.
Tip.
Good pickup there by Toops.
And that one was out. Indians with another point here, trying to go on a little bit of run as Poling will stay back on the line. 19-7 now.
Good serve there by Poling. You know, there's certain players you want behind the line in crunch time, and Audrey Poling is certainly one of them.
And she ran back down the ball coming.
Absolutely. Yeomans will take another swing here.
Got it.
She'll get the kill. That's number 10 tonight.
10 kills for Yeomans, 19-8. Trojan lead in set 3.
Poling trying to make a little bit of a run here behind the service line.
You jinxed her by saying that's who you want at crunch time.
I did. She's a very consistent server, especially in crunch time. She kind of thrives on that pressure situation. It's like Troy making some key substitutions here into the game, and behind the line will be senior Emily Huber. Toops will receive that one. Yeomans will get it.
Just kind of sideswiped that one.
A little far out there for her.
On the tip. 21-8. Nobody able to run that one down. Whitney and Yeomans tried to get there, and it fell right in between.
22-8 Trojans. Yeomans. Nope, Whitney will get that one. Should be blocked, and Yeomans will pick it up, but will not be returned.
23-8. Troy 1 point away from match point. What kind of emotions are going through you right now? This is the last time these girls that you coached for 3 years are going to be playing on this court.
You know, I wish the score was a little tighter or the outcome was a little better for them. But, you know, just having been a part of watching these kids develop, not only as athletes, but just as young ladies in general, I always take pride in seeing them kind of move on to that next phase of life, and having been a part of that is something that you take as a coach and hope that you were a positive effect on that. And a little bit of a happy emotion, a little bit sad, because it's hard to watch them leave. They're like your little babies,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, almost a kill there for Yeomans. I always like to tell them I have 2 of my own kids, and probably at this point in my life, 50 young ladies that are also my daughters at any given point in time. The Trojans will take this one 25-8 and win 3-0 against the Lady Indians here tonight. And again, the last time that our 4 seniors, Audrey Poling, Danielle Whitney, Kathy Young, and Tyler Yeomans will take the floor. That'll take Piqua to 10-12 overall, 8-10 in the MVL. Troy will go to 20-2 overall, 17-1 in the MVL. Tyler Yeomans with 10 kills on the night, which puts her at 908 kills for her career.
That's just amazing. Now, after those 10, she's now down to just 17 remaining to break the all-time kills record here at Piqua High School. So, Leanna, it was a very good game to
until the third set. We kind of fell apart there in the third set. We lost the first one 25-16, lost the second one 25-17, and then we ended up losing this one 25-8. What are your final thoughts here on tonight's ball game?
I had seen a couple of the girls earlier in the week and even earlier today, and just kind of told them, play with pride, play hard, and do better than you did last time. And I think they accomplished all three of those things. They might have lost, but they definitely lost with pride and showed that they had a little bit of grit and they could hang. I think that was a big mental block coming in tonight was, can we hang? And I think they did just that.
Again, the Trojans win this one 3-0. Leanna, thank you for joining us for the last few volleyball games here on the Indian Nation Station. Look forward to having you back very soon. Maybe basketball, if you're interested in doing some basketball games, as well as next year's volleyball if you're still around.
Only if you're ready for Space Jam references.
Oh, yes. I'm totally ready,
games.
even though the new Space Jam's coming out in a couple of years with LeBron.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a Lakers fan now. I've always been a Lakers fan, and LeBron being on the Lakers, I've kind of turned to enjoy him. Not as much as Michael Jordan.
No, you can't enjoy anybody as much as Michael Jordan.
No, you cannot. Okay.
Thanks for having me, AJ.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, and always a pleasure. And look for my show,
Sometime soon, we will get a show on with you. Again, final score here tonight. Troy wins in 3 straight sets, 3-0 over the Piqua Lady Indians. You've been watching Piqua Lady Indians volleyball here on the Indian Nation Station. It's Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. One more shout out to our sponsors, Dick Lumpkins Auto Body, Heartland Federal Credit Union, and Little Caesars Pizza. For Leanna Michael, I'm AJ Ganger saying good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Garbry Gymnasium.